What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Saturday, October the 1st. It is the first of the month, ladies and gentlemen. And today, on the first day of the month, we want to start off strong. We're starting with a platform that we really have enjoyed our time in. We're excited about the future in, and I believe we really help some people start their financial freedom journey to a strong start if you're a part of this platform. That is Novatech, ladies and gentlemen. And today is a bonus Payyaayyy. For those of you that are sharing this opportunity, today is the day that we get our commissions. And that is an amazing day for a lot of us that have taken that leap of faith to not only be active as a person that is investing and depositing in this platform and having it work for us on a passive basis, but we're also sharing the wealth with others. So before we get started talking about that just briefly and some of the other things that I want to share with you, I have some other things to share, which are all positive things. And I also have a resource to share with you guys that I want you guys to take the time and really listen to, and an opportunity to hear from our CEO. So before I get started in that, I want to remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor, all right? I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, just make sure that you hit that notification bell as well. Ladies and gentlemen, like I mentioned before, today is a active earners day. Today is the day that our commissions from sharing Novatech hit our accounts. And as I'm looking at my account, it has not hit yet. But ladies and gentlemen, I have shared over the last couple months that this portion of the platform was one that it took a while for me to build, right? Because a lot of the income that we receive from this portion of the platform comes from helping others. It comes from helping others have success and make money. But as I was listening to the resource that I'm going to give you guys in a few minutes, or that you can actually go to right now if you'd like to, because the link will be under the video. But what I've realized that every person that comes into this platform to date that has made a deposit, right, at least over a certain amount, and I'll mention why I say that, has made money. And the reason why I say over a certain amount, because if you get in at the minimum and you stay at the minimum, you run the risk of that $25 membership fee, which is very minimal, in my opinion, per month, to have access to something as amazing as this. Those of you that have minimal accounts, your membership fees are eating your profits. So everyone, I believe, that starts with at least $500 is making money and making a profit. Making money, everyone's doing that, all right? Whether it gets eat up by your membership fees, because you don't have to come out of pocket for those, right? What happens is they take that from your earnings, all right? So at least till you get to a certain point, that $25K in, you become a VIP, no more membership fees for you. Just throwing that out there. But every person that has come in Novatech under me and everyone else that is sharing this opportunity is making money. And that's what I believe can set this thing apart from anything MLM, right? Because a lot of stuff that I did when I was coming up in network marketing, I started network marketing when I was 19. I'm 29 now. A lot of things that I experienced there was I was able to have success based on the things that I was able to do. But if I couldn't get my team to duplicate what I was doing, or if they weren't capable of doing that, then it didn't work out for them. But the beautiful thing about network marketing is two things, and I want to shout out quickly to Crypto Kempire, because I was watching her interview with my guy Lambo Drew, and she mentioned these things that reminded me why I'm so glad I started in network marketing. Because in network marketing, you, one, build a network, right? If you believe in what you're promoting or selling or talking about, you start building a network. And if you get in with a group of like-minded people, that's a whole nother network that you may not have had before. So the network grows almost automatically. And the second thing is you get the training if you decide to receive it. Every conference I ever went to, every bit of training that I got in the back office of how to talk about platforms, or not just platforms, but opportunities in general, was training for what I'm able to do right now just on the YouTube space. I don't necessarily have to go out and talk to people and find new people to talk to anymore, because I just come on here and share my journey. So that's a little sidetrack from the Novatech thing, but I think that's one of the things that allows us active earners to have success is some of the things that we've gone through in the past. A lot of people that are finding this opportunity are people that are looking for opportunity. And who's looking for more opportunity than network marketers? So anyway, I just thought I'd share that because, one, this is an active day. This is a day where those people that are willing to share this opportunity are ones that get to see the benefit. And just, I'm not going to pull up my back office or anything right now, but I have it in front of me. And ladies and gentlemen, just on the active side for this week, we did $5,000. So that just speaks to the power of not only, building a network through this opportunity, sharing it with your network, if you feel inclined to. Another thing that Miss Cynthia Payyaayyy said, the CEO, the Reverend, she said that only 30% of the people that are involved with Novatech are link sharers. The rest of them are passive earners. They're just people that have decided to earn from this platform and continue to compound and build wealth. And they've been doing this since 2019 in the worst, debatably the worst financial time in the world during the pandemic. So it's really been an impressive thing that they've been able to do, and I'm excited about the future. In the resources that I'm going to give you guys, the video, it really does. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Gold team for putting this video together and celebrating the young lady's birthday, who is a leader in this Novatech space. It really exposed me to how big this thing really is. There's so many different teams and groups, not just my own. I thought my own was, we're killing it, you know what I'm saying? Team Diamond is doing their thing. But man, there's so many different groups out here all over the world that are really changing lives through this opportunity. And I really do think that people are missing out if they don't share this with somebody. I'm starting to get to the point now where people are asking me in my own outside of YouTube life, hey, how are you able to do some of the things that you've been able to do? And Novatech is a huge reason why. Being exposed to Novatech is easily one of the top moments in my span of life in this space. It has been one that has shown me what a consistent platform looks like. It has shown me what good service looks like. Even though everyone has their own issues at their own points and different things of that nature, they're committed to giving an overall great service, and that's what I believe that they're personally giving. So I say all this to say that if you have not considered sharing this opportunity with others, then I think that you're missing out on a huge portion of what makes Novatech special, because it's not only about what you can earn, it's about what opportunities can be opened up for somebody else that may not have an opportunity like this, may have not seen an opportunity like this, So with that being said, I want to make sure that I link you to this video right here, all right? And I'm going to show you guys what the video looks like so you guys can hear it and listen for yourself. There is some great information. Hold on, let me set this up right. There's some great information in this video, as well as some information about the auto compounding. Now, I got a comment the other day, and because I didn't know exactly what's going on with that, I didn't know exactly how to answer. But in this call right here, the team that's celebrating the young lady's birthday, the Golden team, I think it's the Golden team, but that team actually, some people in that team were able to beta test the automated system, right? So they were able to ask, hey, how is that coming? How is all that going? And what Miss Cynthia Payyaayyy, the CEO, said was everything was working the way that it was built to work, with the exception of one thing. There's an order system every time someone takes their earnings every week and reinvests them, right? So what that order system does, it helps to calculate volume. And with that auto compounding software in beta testing, what they realized was it wasn't creating the order system that was creating the ticker on the volume to be accurate. So now that's what they're working on right now. So that's where that they're still working on it, but they're excited about that. It will be something that only pulls from your ROI and not your commissions. So whatever your commissions are on a week-to-week basis on Saturdays, these beautiful payouts that we have, those will be not in the compounding system. It will only be what you're earning If you choose to turn that system on, it will only be what your ROI is earning. All right. So now I want to show you guys what this video looks like, of course, and what it's called. It's from the Compounding for Wealth channel. That's where I found it. And it's about 58 minutes long. All right. So they celebrate the young lady's birthday. Cynthia comes on and talks. She talks to a few of the panel members that they have, and they just kind of share their testimonies as well, man. It's an amazing thing to really see people that not even tied to your team, but everyone that is involved with Novatech is having the similar success. Now, of course, some people are having different types of success, right? Because of what they have been able to put in, their trust level with this platform. Some people don't trust it enough to let it work for them. And I understand that space because, of course, this is a very risky space that we play in, and there's no guarantees. However, when a company like this is willing to continue to work through all the issues and continue to produce and pay out, and the CEO obviously understands what's important to the client, to the company as well. So with a CEO like this in place and the team that she has in place with her husband and her brother, they're all cut from that same cloth of wanting to do more for the community and wanting to do more for the people, not just the big investor, right? But the little guy as well, for the person that's coming in with, you know, I'm not going to say nobody's life savings because we never say to play with that, right? We never want to do that. But for those that may not have as much as someone else, they can still come in with an amount that they feel like they can possibly grow with. And my journey has only proved that for me. Next month, it'll be a whole year that I've been in Novatech, and I want to clap that up because I'm excited about that. I'm excited about what we've done. I'm a junior director in this. I'm seeking to get that junior director level. I just turned senior executive not too long ago. I'm excited about that. And we're just, I think we're about a little less than 2 million in volume away from getting to that next level. But to be at the volume that I'm at right now proves to me that this is something that is not only helping me, but it's helping all of you guys. It's helping even people that are not watching or even knowledgeable of my channel. It's helping everyone that's involved, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. We are, you know, just 3 years into this amazing thing. I'm excited to see what 5 years looks like, what 10 years looks like. She mentioned something on this resource that I'm going to share with you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and get off and get on the next one, right? But she mentioned something. She was like, you know, in the beginning, people were like, oh, if you guys could just last for 2 years, that'd be great. You know, because we've all been burnt by this space. So we've gotten conditioned to be like, man, if they could just last 6 months, I could really do this. Or man, if they could just last a year, I could really do this. Or even just 30 days, I could really do this, right? We've gotten so conditioned to feeling that way. And in some spaces, yes, we'd love things to go for. If it just go 3 months, 6 months, it'd change our lives, right? But then she responded and was like, well, is that all? Is that all we want? And I want to answer that. If she ever sees this, no, we want to go 10, 20, generational. I would love for my son, my unborn sons and daughters to be able to have Novatech accounts when they're 18. That's what I would like. So, and then their children, you know, because of the work that we have done here today on October the 1st, 2022 and beyond here and the past from here, you know what I'm saying? All the work that has gone in, I would love to see this last for generations and generations. And if that's possible in this space, God willing, he'll make it happen. But what I do know about having networks is no matter what happens with this, the next opportunity is only a person away, a phone call away, a text message away. And we try to stay very diversified here at BOJ. So we're always in tune with what's going on in the space and what we'd like to be a part of. Of course, we only talk about things that we are personally a part of. I don't do reviews and different stuff like that on things that I'm not in, all right? I'm only going to talk about things that I have skin in the game. And so with Novatech, I've got skin in the game. I'm a President's Club member. You guys that know what that is, that's people that have over 100K in your trading account. I'm proud to be a President's Club member. But what it's allowed me to do is allowed me to change my family's life, and I'm excited about the future of this going forward. With that being said, this is an active Payyaayyy. This is a Saturday, y'all, And what we have achieved today is nothing short of amazing. Last year around this time, we were nowhere close to doing or having the type of success that we're having. And this is just from one platform, ladies and gentlemen. If a platform can be available and just continuing to grow, then we have a huge opportunity on our hands. But it all starts with our own belief level and understanding our own risk management, of course, because we never want to put in anything that we're not willing to lose, okay? But we're always in it to win it, all right? With that being said, please put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked, all right? Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well, all right? This is a Novatech update. This is a Payyaayyy. I'm going to leave that resource, the link in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well as much as I did. And onward and upward with Novatech. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.